I'm going to the next part. This is with looking at questions on interviews and miscellaneous. Fine, so I'm going to look at these questions and then have a go. What kind of interview questions? The simplest question: when should one start preparing for PI what? After CAT or alongside CAT? Look, you're going to do a lot of reading for CAT preparation. It automatically gears you up. But specifically getting some writing practice and planning to write your essays, hard booting, lots of general knowledge, not required. Your first hurdle is CAT. Cross that. And once you cross CAT, you're good to go. So after CAT, you'll have a good 2.5 months to gear yourself for the interviews. That's good enough. I've got an admit for Great Lakes, but I haven't paid the fees and decided to wait for my CAP and IIT results. Do you think that's a good idea? Depends on a bunch of factors. If the money is not, a Great Lakes is a very good college, an excellent college, and it's a college that is very fair and honest. So it's a very good chance that they'll refund a lot of the money. So if you check that out, check with them. If they tell you that the money is going to get refunded, then might be a good strategy to pay the money, get it refunded after a while, and then wait for your results. I'm generally slightly conservative, so we've got a good college. You should try your damnedest to make sure that you try for other things after having this in the bag. Great Lakes is an excellent college. So if you've got that, then you should probably wait till the last date for paying fees. Speak with them, tell them you want a refund if you're not joining. They're generally fair, they're generally honest. So if that works, then pay the fees. You can always get it back from them. I will have 4 years experience when I joined B school in 2021. How can I prepare myself to keep up with the fresher? Give me a break. You're kidding. 4 years is nothing. I graduated from my engineering in 2001. And so I've got 19 years after engineering, 16 years after MBA. You put me in a B school, I'll be thrilled. You should be telling yourself, these fresh kids, I'm going to tell them show them who's the big daddy. You should be saying, I'll run laps with them. I'll spend longer hours working than they can ever do. I'll be fresh and with the keenest of ideas. I'll run around and be so enthusiastic that I creep people out. 4 years is nothing. And so don't make yourself sound like an old dog. You're not. 4 years is nothing. You're probably close to median. You've got to be seriously kidding me that you find yourself looking at a generation gap to the guys who are freshers. It's nothing. You can keep up with the freshers. You should tell yourself that I'm going to kick some ass there. I don't know how the freshers are going to keep up with me. That's what I would tell myself if I had to go into IM A or B or C now. And so it's a non-question. How many hours of study for a working professional with 9 to 6 job? Working professional, not working professional, what your target? Forget about all that. Somehow you have to squeeze in 400 hours in the ballpark of that for this exam. This is without counting 1 hour of reading at least every day. You've got to tell yourself from now till July, August, you're going to do 10 to 15 hours every week. After that, you're going to do 25 hours a week. The last few, you're going to do close to 30 hours a week. That's how you ramp up. You can't say I'm going to spend 40 hours a week from March all the way till November. That's a recipe for burnout. Right? So 15 hours a week, 10 to 15 hours a week, every week from now till July. Then amp it up to 2025, August, September, starting of October. The last 6 weeks, you have to think about 25 to 30 hours. That'll be good enough. This is every week. When is the right time to write GMAT while preparing for CAT? The GMAT deadlines are slightly different. So if you're looking to start in 2021, you need to generally get your GMAT out of the way by September if you want to catch round 1 deadlines for the US. Round 2 deadlines are in December. If you're saying I need to keep this in mind and I'm thinking about round 1 or round 2, then your GMAT, it's better if it comes before CAT. So you tell yourself, look, I'm going to write both. So I'll prepare for GMAT, spend 3 months, 4 months. I'm going to prepare in March, April, May, June, write it by July first week, have the score in the bag, then use the next 5-6 months to prepare for CAT. There's a gigantic overlap between GMAT and CAT syllabus. You'll cover pretty much everything in quant. You'll cover pretty much everything required for verbal. You'll have to hard boot a little bit of DILR. Even that you would have seen some outline in IR. It's not the same, but you're not out of touch. So you know the basic math. So transitioning from GMAT to CAT is not that difficult. If you're saying CAT is what I'm thinking about right now, I just want to finish off GMAT now for maybe applying 2 years down the line, then finish your CAT. Then give yourself 6 weeks, 8 weeks. If CAT gets over on November 23rd or 22nd or 24th or whatever that date is, give yourself 2 months. Last week of January, pre-interview season, finish your GMAT. And so, simple rule of thumb that I have: if CAT is your more serious exam, get GMAT out of the way, hit CAT after that. If GMAT is your more serious exam for longer term, get CAT out of the way, hit GMAT. If you're looking to catch 2021 start date for US universities, you have no choice. You have to take GMAT before CAT. If you're saying, hey, I don't think I'm applying using my GMAT score today, I just want to write the GMAT because I've done so much CAT preparation, then finish GMAT and then go to CAT.